Hello and welcome to Crafty's Cohog. So guys, I'm going to try and build the Drunken Clam. Now, I've had to mark out my roads a little bit just to come away from my residential houses a little bit. Now this is where my path is, so the first thing I'm going to do is grab myself some quartz. Then I'm going to grab some quartz stair and the slab. Now for the bottom, I'm going to use the red stained clay. And then for the windows, let's have a look. I think we're going to use the cyan wool. We'll grab our cyan carpet just in case. We're also going to need our yellow stained clay. I think is probably the best option for now. And then we are going to need, what colours have we got here? I think we're going to use the white stained clay. We'll come to the windows when we get to it. So for now, we're going to grab our block of quartz. I'm going to go 1. Then we're going to leave 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then place. And I just want to quickly check really how this is going to look. So we've got our door. Now the problem we've got straight away is we obviously can't include that massive window. So I'm just going to grab some a yellow glass pane and put that in the middle and just finish up like that. Now hoping that this actually goes around it the way I hope it does. Because bearing in mind the actual frame has still got to come up as well. So straight away we've gone up to 5 high with our door, with our yellow clay and a yellow pane in the middle. We've highlighted around the door, just leaving the corners for now with our white clay. And now we're moving over to our block of quartz. We're going to build up to that level there. And then we're going to start... I don't know, because now we can actually pull this all the way across. I'm wondering now, do I want to drop down the step so we start the curve there. Now I know it's not perfect with it being right on the edge, so I'm going to build 1, 2, 3, 4, then put my stair on. Then my stair on the inside, and then a slab like that, and then coming out of the middle there on our top half, so we end up with that look. Now we could turn this around that way, so it'd be that way. Would that look... No, I think it's going to look a little bit awkward no matter which way we do it. So for now I'm just going to leave it like that. Then I'm going to drop down, and we'd have our red clay running behind here. Bearing in mind we don't know the dimensions of the window yet, so I've just put in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and I'll be back in a second. Just got to go murder my cat. Oh, sorry about it guys, where was we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. I think that's probably a good number because it's going to bring the build into 25. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Do we want to go up for 2 layers is now really the next question. I think we do, just really to keep it looking the way it should. We will probably 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now the other one's starting. Lovely. And I'm going to place this block of quartz on the very end. Now guys, I'm going to have to take another quick break. We're going to drop down 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 for now. And then what we're going to do is we're going to use our quartz slab across the bottom block right there. So we've gone up our 1, 2, and then on the third block higher we're using a quartz slab across the very bottom block, and we're going to do the same over here. So we're just going to run it across. Now we're going to put in our white stained clay, and we're only going to do one row until we work out how big our windows are going to be. So now the awkward part is deciding what we're going to do with the windows. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 and 9. So we could have 2 spare on each end, and it would actually be cyan wool. 1, 2, 3. If we left 2, we'd have cyan wool there. That would leave 3, which means really we'd have to just use glass. So we are going to have to extend out the 1 extra on both sides, and then I think we're going to actually use the block of quartz on the outside of that. So guys, I am going to have to go for a quick second. Obviously you won't know too much. So on this side we're going to add one as well, and then we're going to chuck down our quartz block. So I don't know if I've just extended one side by 2 and the other side by 1. No, it's done. So guys, I'm going to come back in a quick second and replace that window. Okay, so now where was we? We were putting in our frame. What we want to do is just drag this across a moment, and then just make sure we filled in our gap. I'm going to do away with this for a second because it's really putting me off. I don't like the way it looks. I'm going to sort that out in a moment. We're going to leave the gap of 1, 2, then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and place there. I'm wondering whether to move over another touch, but I think we'll be okay for now. Let's just check out what we're working with. So we're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got to go 5 higher. I know it's annoying and it's going to look a bit odd. Let's just check this out for a quick sec. So we can't do the frames all the way around. So what we can do is work it out that we're going to work it to the middle. Now so we could take off a side here and there, and then move this over and make it look thinner. But personally, I think we're going to have to give the frames a completeness. I know it's not exactly what everyone has in mind, but the thing is, with big frames like that, you've got to strip out the big detail, and then you've got to really put in your own, and hope that it works the way you want it to. So if we put in the window panes there, I'm using yellow window panes. Guys, I haven't actually spoke too much through this right now, just purely because I want to have a fiddle. So looking at that, let's just put a wall around it. If anything, it may change, it may shrink, and it may go back into maybe a 4 wide maybe. I just want to run this round, have a quick look what we're dealing with, how it's going to look once we get the frame done tidy on the door. Bearing in mind we haven't got the big frame around the top, and we're obviously covered this with trapdoors. So if we were to come up the full 5 blocks as we normally would, then place a stair, then a slab across the next one, and a slab across the next one, leading into our center block, and then slowly leading back down, taking our step away from there. And how does that look? I think it looks okay. I'm not sure about the window though. That's what's really tickling me at the moment, but it does bring it up to the right size. maybe if we took this away, take this row away, we could add our final block across the top, chuck back in our middle part of the frame, and chuck back in the windows like that. How else could we do this? So if we now take our carpet away, that's how I was going to do it. I was going to use trapdoors, so pull these down, and the one on the sides that is still on our windowsill columns, like our trapdoor columns, we'd have to take them ones away as well. The other way I was going to hope to do it was to put trapdoors down on maybe, say, this layer, open them out, then grab our carpet. I don't know why I'm moving this, because we are going to need it, but for now we just want to check how this would look. And I just... it's not going to let us because it's attached to the wrong block. So we're not going to be able to do it like that unless we can attach to these three. So we could leave it like that though. It's a little annoying. I think we are going to have to take this column away because it just looks so bad. And it's not a case of that I want to. It's a case of that I just don't want it looking worse than it has to. So with that being said, let's cross over to the other side. Let's replace this and grab back my cyan wall. So I'm going to step in 1, 2, oh, not carpet, 1 there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1 there. And then we're going to place our white wall, and I think I may have come across one too far there, so I've got a gap of 3 on this side and 2 on the other side. As you can probably hear, Lily is a little bit restless tonight, and I'm pretty sure she's determined to get into this video. So we're going to chuck that down. We then want to go 4 high. So guys, sorry if you didn't hear what I was trying to do earlier, because I was just trying to work it out as to something I'd be comfortable leaving it like. I always knew it was going to be an awkward one because of the colours and details. This sort of building I'm now actually preferring doing on the roadblocks purely because I can actually achieve the detail with it. Why have I gone 1, 2, 3, 4? Oh dear, oh dear. So I got 3 that side and 3 that side, and now I've got 3 this side and not 3 that side. Sorry guys, I don't know why I did an extra one. I must have just went with it. So there we go, got 3 wide by 4 tall. Wondering whether to shorten it down to a 3 high as well. But that would make it very square, and they are very long, so I'm trying not to. And then we're going to fill this in, and obviously if you're going to do the inside as well, you are going to need to fill it all the way across rather than just to the door frame. I'm going to chuck this in as well just to see what it actually looks like once it's all in. So looking at both windows, is cyan the better option, or is the trapdoors? And also, is it better to come out the extra block? Hard to say if I'm honest. Oh, we could always put blocks, glass blocks in instead of panes. Now guys, sorry if it is a little bit noisy and I am losing track a bit. It's because I'm sort of keeping an eye on my daughter at the same time, and sort of back and forth. I think we're going to stick with the trapdoors, but obviously it's down to you guys what you feel is obviously best for you. For me right now, I'm going to stick with the trapdoors purely because I think they look a little bit nicer and they look more like shutters, even though they're not the right color once they're up. I always put the color behind, just purely to show the color. Now I'm not sure what to make of the windowsill, but I think it's okay for now. I'm gonna build this pillar up a bit more, and the one over the other side. Then I'm just gonna have to have a quick look at my picture to see where I am on this building. Now I think I want to go up another 2 really, and that's, we don't really have to, it's just more of a case of now I'm trying to, I can't put the sign on, but it would be nice to put something that represents a sign, like the shape. But we'll see how that goes. I don't want to be making false promises. So straight away we're going to go up. We're now on this level. We can bring this up 1 more. Now we need to pull this all the way across. Now I will have a count up of how high this frame is. Let me just quickly have a look. So we've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So the building is 12 high up to this quartz block row so far. And then what we're going to have to do is we're going to place 1 there. Then we're going to come across 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place 1 there. We don't see the others here, so we're just going to leave another 5 and place 1. And then another 5 and place 1. That's hoping that it all is running pretty well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and place 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and place 1. That actually worked out really well. And from there, we now want to grab a stair and place it that way. Now I'm not sure if the back of this should be white and it's just a shadow, or whether it should be grey. So for now I'm going to go with the, it is actually white. And we're just going to place it behind and drag behind. But obviously if you know for a fact that it's grey and I'm doing it white, do not do it white, do it grey. You know, use your grey wall and really just have a look what looks best for you. So straight away we're up to this level. I do wonder whether we should really drag the stair up an extra level, but I'm trying not to now at this point. So if we now grab our slab, and I think we are going to have to drag our stairs around the corner. So it'll be 1 there, 1 there. So it gives it more that look. Now I don't know for a fact that's the way it should be, because I know this building is literally no windows on the sides. So we're just really trying to make it as good as we can really. So we're going to do 2 layers on top of our stair, and when I say 2 layers, what I mean is we are literally going to recover this part as well. So we've got our 2 lanes running across the top of what we've just done. And now if we actually have a look, that is the basis for our Drunken Clam. Now my biggest worry at the moment is the colour may be all wrong on the wall. It's more of a sandy white on here, and we've obviously got white clay which isn't quite matching. And also this for now is, I don't know what it is that's looking off about it. Let's try it with the stair going 1 further level up. And then use a slab maybe. Is that arch looking better or worse? Hard to say. It's not really. Let's have a look at this. Let's get an upside down step in these gaps here, and then a slab in the middle there. Looks a bit better. I like it. That's where we're going to stick. So we're going to stick with that now. And basically, if you don't like it at this point, it's not going to get any better. So the only way we can actually extend this now is to make the windows 4. Then we extend the trapdoors out to another level. So we end up with two lanes of them, covering 2 glasses each. I can't say that that's really the right thing to do. But obviously for you guys, you might think to yourself, that's actually a good idea. That's the way you want it done. So the next thing I want to have a look at is basically I want to grab the yellowest. So I think it would have to be the oak slab. And then some orange stained clay. Now, don't know quite how this is gonna go, so I'm gonna concentrate on 1, 2, 3. I also want the same stair, so I want some oak stair to go with my oak slab. Right out the way, let's do this. So we end up with that look, and then coming from there I want to start circling up and around, because our orange stained clay, okay, so we're already a level up, but that's okay because we can take this one away. Now let's put that in. So now we've got that, we could now come behind it and place a stair upside down. So now we've got this sort of look, and then we'll use a slab to go back in, and we're going to go in like that, and then a stair actually on the one above that, but obviously that clay won't be there then. So let's see how this would look. And without the stair there. Ooh, what am I like? And we chuck that there. So we're starting to get some sort of look of how we're going to be. We want to chuck another one up. And place this one upside down. And then we're going to place another one. And we're going to place a slab on top of that one. And then we're going to place another one, but this time on the top of a slab like that. And then we're going to start thinking about coming back down and trying to keep it as even as possible. Obviously there's no room for any real sign as such, but hopefully if we can keep it looking half decent as we go. And I haven't filled it in as we go around, just purely because I'm trying to make sure. I don't want to say we're not going to do the other part until I know for a fact it's basically impossible. Or not impossible, but you get what I mean. You get guys. So we're going to place, I'm trying to keep it to my other side over here, so we're going to place one now looking this way, facing the right, nope, facing this way. And then 2 slabs on the front of that. Slab and a slab. Then an upside down stair. So the best thing we can do here is literally, that's the one. So we're going to come out to there. We can knock away this. We can now put on our upside down stair on that one, our right way one up there, and then our slab following across. Okay, so now using our slab, which is going to be awkward, we're going to now, I don't know whether to go up and around, we're just going to place some clay blocks all the way across just for a moment, just so I've got something to sort of work with as I go around, but some of these will probably come back out. And I'm going to place a slab, then a right side stair, let's fill these in as well, then a slab there, and we're already in the middle, so I want to place another stair there. I don't particularly want that one. Okay, so how's this working then? Where have I gone wrong already? Alright, I've already placed one extra over here. That could be literally where I need to be. Could be, I have no idea. Let's pull this one back, put another stair there. So what we've done is we've gone 1, 2, 3, our 1, 2 slabs there, then to a stair, then to another stair, now our slab, then another slab in the middle there. Now the problem we got with this slab is that it's going to be in the front there, but I'm trying to not worry about that too much just yet. So now we need another stair over here, like that. Then back into our... No. We want our stair on this one, sorry. Sorry guys, this is the fiddly part of it. We're trying to work out, and with something like this, it's so much worse. Because we've got to try and make our way up there without making it too bad on ourselves. So we're going to put another stair there, so that basically when we do come to putting our blocks in, we can leave that one orange and know that we can fit in perfectly around the bottom. Now the worst part about that is actually it does make that sign way too big. Ooh, okay, we'll take that one away then. It's awkward. So guys, we're just going to have to live with it. Whether you like it or not, that's the way it is. If you want to work on this a little bit more and do it your own way, of course, please do. That's my kid giving it the lemur laugh. We're going to do our stair now upside down on the edges. So we're now looking like that. That one can go. So we've got a stair, then we've got a slab. So pulling another one across. Then we've got a slab. Then we've got 2 slabs at the bottom and a slab coming back to the middle. So now knock away all the ones that are out in the open on your edges. And then you want to find yourself some green clay, I would say. Unless we got a better colour in here. It's hard to say. I would say just use the green clay, but obviously it's down to you guys, not me. And any that are inside your square without actually circle square, any that are inside without actually being able to show on the top, you can now go ahead and pull these across. Now, okay, I know the sizing's not brilliant. It's not bad considering we haven't had long to play around with it though. And we're just going to run that across, and then one more on the inside. Now, unfortunately, it does leave us this little part now, but we can always just go across, place some stairs, so that it doesn't look so much to the eye. This one, So this one is gonna have to be white because them blocks are inside. Oh, that is a little bit annoying. But unfortunately it is the way it has to be. We could actually raise this quite a bit. So like we could start working our stair in here instead. So we'd end up going higher straight away. Sorry guys, I'm just literally trying to get it done the best I can so it just literally looks a little bit better. And if we can do it so we end up, oh, what am I thinking? How did I do that? I went one, then the stair. And I've done it the right way round. There we go. And then we chucked in another one there. And we done this one upside down. Like that. And now we're free to knock away these ones a moment. Now how high do we actually want this now? So we're going to come across with a slab on top of that one. Knock away the back one. So we end up looking like that. And then what we're going to have to do is place in another one. Grab our stair. And we can either do it one of two ways. We can do it like that, or we can use our slab again to drag him up a little bit higher. But for me, I think that's actually the way I'm going to keep it. And then just to finish off, some upside down stairs. Just like that. Now I'm thinking that's probably the best I'm going to be able to do within this video. I'm actually surprised that doesn't look too bad. Maybe we should have made it a bit bigger. But for now, I'm going to leave it like that. Yeah, I'm literally going to leave it like that. Otherwise I'll be here all day trying to make it better and then trying to make it better again and so on and so on. So now guys, all you have to do is basically copy the front but without the windows, because there's no windows on any side of this building now. It's literally all front value. So basically however big you want your inside is how big you want it. So I've gone 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and I think I'm going to put an extra one on. I think I'm going to put my column on as well. Oh, dodgy analog stick. And I'm just going to chuck that on. Then I'm going to make sure I run this all the way across, matching up to my other side. Oh. And then our column on the outside. Making sure our red carries on all the way, matching up to both sides, and we want to do that for 2 layers. And then as soon as we do our 2 layers, we then want to run our slab across as well. So now for this part, we'd be doing it like that, so it's on the bottom layer of the third. And then we just want to put in our white stained clay. Now guys, I know the white stained clay is probably the letdown with this. I mean, the white wool might look a bit better. I don't like to use white wool. For some reason it looks terrible. It's exactly the same as the yellow. It just really doesn't look nice. So basically, straight away, we have got most of our wool in. But the most important part of all of this is really carrying on that roof part. And to be honest, I'm not even sure that we need to do that. Now, if you are planning on doing the inside as well, all you'd basically do is do your wall up to this size. You then do your roof on this layer, and then when you pull round all your frame, it will literally leave you that amount of room above you to then do whatever you need to do. Because I noticed in a few of them they seem to have like a I don't know how to explain it. It's like they seem to have a bit of a weird thing going on, where like it's like a garden on the inside. So looking at this, I want to come round to there. Basically I've already started my stair. That can go. Now it's more of a case of pulling our slab around, and I've done it for 2 layers on the front because of the stair, so I'm going to have to do the same on this one as well. So we've got like that, and then obviously 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, place 1, 3, 4, 5 on the 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the 6, and it only leaves 4, so I'm going to place that one back a piece and then put that one in. So then we end up with our stair upside down on every one of those, and obviously on the corner, making sure we put it round to there, which means we've still got to pull our frame all the way across, and obviously the one on the inside as well. But I would say this is probably the most important part of the build, just really because you want it all to match in as much as possible really, and we still got to come out one with a slab as well. So we're there, and that one needs to go in one rather than out one. So guys, I'm going to carry on with my build. I'm just going to place it exactly the same as we've done all the way around. And basically, I'll catch you in a moment. Okay, so there we have it. That is the Drunken Clam by me anyway. And like I say, it was the same all the way around. So it's just literally a square building. The front is really the real work about it, which is why it's so important to get these columns and slats in, because if it's going to be seen from any other angle, you're going to want it to be seen in a good light, or at least to a point that once all the roads are in and different buildings are standing next to it, you're going to know what it is, even though it doesn't look exactly the best. I'm looking at that there, and I'm thinking we could have extended those stairs up, but then we would have had to have gone through a thicker plank. So in all fairness, I think this has turned out really well. I mean, a lot better than I was thinking it was going to, because of the colours. Colours can be a real hard thing within Minecraft, so I'm just happy that it actually has turned out as well as it has. So anyway guys, that is the Drunken Clam for Quahog. Placement's not the best, but at least we've routed out a bit of a road so we can carry on with our residential area, and then get over here to Joe Swanson's backyard garden by the looks of it, but it's fine. It's that's the way it's going to be for now. So anyway guys, hope you enjoyed, thanks for watching, and see you soon.